Hey friends, what is up? It is MAZIE with Barbecue by MAZIE. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are coming back, you know I appreciate you. Today I'm hitting you with another super simple recipe that we are going to be smoking on the Pit Boss Navigator. Remember, you can make these recipes on whatever cooker you have or even in your house. We are making smoked meatballs. I'm going to show you the recipe that I use today and the process of how I do it. Spoiler alert, it's really easy. All right, as far as the meat goes for these meatballs, sometimes I do 100% ground beef, sometimes I do 100% pork, and sometimes I do 50-50. Today, we're doing 50-50. Let's jump in and get these meatballs prepped. Let's go. All right, so we have our half pound 80/20 ground beef and half pound of Italian sausage. We're going to add a 1/4 cup breadcrumbs, a 1/4 cup shredded Parmesan cheese. You could also use grated, 1/4 cup onion, or add more if you like. And then our seasonings, we have some pepper, salt, Italian seasoning, and minced garlic. And usually I'm not a fan of violence, but I did beat 1 egg. This is the fun part. We're just going to get in there with our hands and mix it all up. All right, when I'm making meatballs, I like to use the tray and the wire rack. It just makes it a lot easier. You can find this down in the description, link to Amazon if you need something like that. And then I'm just going to use a scoop to get nice, perfect balls. Perfect ball. See? Easy. Easy. As far as prep goes, that's it. We're done. Okay, today we are smoking these balls on the Pit Boss Navigator at 250 degrees. Now keep in mind the size of your meatball is going to affect the length of your cook time. So just keep in mind that the information I give you in this video is based off of my size of balls. Anyways, I am going to get these meatballs in the smoker and then we'll come check them at the 30-minute mark just so you can get an idea of how quickly these are cooking. I'm going to go inside and crack a cold Diet Coke while I wait for these balls to get some smoke, and then we'll come back and check them in 30 minutes.
Full transparency, my neighbors were right next to me and I got a little bashful, but all I'm doing is putting the sauce on the smoker and transferring our meatballs to the sauce at the 1 hour mark. You didn't miss much.
Okay, so just a quick recap of this cook. We started the smoker off at 250 degrees. We're doing that just so that we can really get a lot of smoke on these meatballs. At the 45-minute mark, I came out and put the sauce on the smoker just to kind of let it start to heat up with those meatballs in there. At the hour mark, I transferred the meatballs into the pan with the sauce and bumped the temperature up to 350 degrees. And we're just going to let it ride right there throughout the rest of the cook until the meatballs are completely finished. We're super close. So the total cook time for me is just over an hour. It's probably going to end up being about an hour, 20 minutes, hour and a half. But remember, the cook time will depend on how large your meatballs are. So throughout this cook, you've seen me use my Thermopop 2. This is from ThermoWorks. I love their products. I find that they're the most accurate and they are the best quality. I've got the links to the Thermopin and Thermopop down in the description below. If you need a good instant read thermometer, these are superb. All right, I'm gonna check the temperature on these meatballs. You can see that sauce is hot. All right, these meatballs are finished. Okay, so our meatballs have reached a temperature of 165. I'm going to pull this off the smoker and we are ready to eat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so before you leave, you know I have to give one of these meatballs a taste. Let's see how we did. My family won't mind that I'm just digging right in here. Oh man. Okay. That is a good meatball. Woo! I did it again. All right, you guys, this is a super easy cook that you can do outside on your smoker or inside if you wish. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today while we made smoked meatballs. This cook took about an hour and a half, but look at that, pure deliciousness. We'll see you back here next time. Ta-ta for now.